What are the chances of seeing one of these? Oh my God! This is a Volkswagen Type 181, also known as the Thing. Now, we're here on the Isle of Wight here in the UK, and we've met a fellow Volkswagen enthusiast called Laurie Durham, and he's going to tell us all about it.
Just can't get over how you've got to really climb up. Okay, hit it. Have you ever driven left-hand drive?
No.
With the gear shifter?
No. Everything's wrong. I'm back in a minute, mate.
Alright, as long as you want.
Wow.
Well, that don't feel right at all.
What doesn't feel right? Is it just the whole...
The gear shift being on the wrong side.
Yeah.
It is so cool to drive.
Oh yeah.
It's like up there with the Beetle experience. The gears are weird positions.
Yeah.
Brakes are absolutely shocking. But it makes you smile.
Yeah.
And you've got to be in the right gear, unlike that. Else it don't pull. It's proper air cool. Man, this is so cool. This is that miles per smile.
So how long have you had this?
I've owned the Trekker now for just over a year. I bought it in 1979. Was issued to either the Swedish Army or the Danish Army, I'm not sure. And they stopped using it in 1980. So it actually went into their stores. From what I've been told, it stayed in store, and a guy in the UK bought it direct from their stores in about 2016. It came with a lot of spares. The vehicle's all original, hasn't been restored. It's got some nice unusual accessories like the spare filler tank, which a lot of the VW guys tell me is quite rare. It's got an Urbaster heater, which I've never tried to fire up or see how it works, but apparently it's a heater. And it's in totally unrestored condition.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
The vehicle, very basic, but more robust than some of the civilian versions. It's got certain clips around the headlights and it's got night running lights for when it's in the military. I've got a host of accessories with the thing. Lovely vehicle in the summer months because you can fold the top down fully and the windscreen will fold forward.
Yeah.
The doors simply open and lift off. They lift off on these pins, and the side windows literally just lift in, the glass windows with the metal frame, and they just click in. They don't even fasten, they just sit in there loose. So obviously when you're driving something like this, you've got all the rattles and bangs, and just puts a smile on your face.
Yes.
Unusual to have a VW where you've obviously got 4 doors, and this one's got the gun holders. That's where the clip of the gun is, and the butt of the gun fits into this area here. So the gun butt would be there, and it stands upright in this area.
And the shovel as well.
We've got a spare shovel for if we need to entrench anyway. We've got a shovel up on the back area there, and the seats all fold forward and make a flat area. So whether that's if anybody's injured and you want to carry them or that, I don't know. Tyre pressures are very, very low. They're 1.3 bar. I take it that's if it's being used off-road, it gets more traction. Because there's only about 18 pound of pressure in there. I put them up slightly for on the roads, but if you put them up to like 28, it seems too firm, so around 22, 23 seems quite good for it. The engine has, I believe, which is quite unusual, it's got the military type distributor, which is metal, and it's got a dual pulley wheel here. This is to drive something on an auxiliary item. I'm not sure what that is. It would be something to do with the military. There was something bolted onto this area, and I'm not sure what that was, whether it was to run a radio or something, but all the military numbering's on here, and it also has a starting handle in through the back, which I've been told is quite unusual for the VWs.
Wow.
These are night running lights, and it's got an unusual exhaust that comes out from 2 ports on through the back bumper. I fitted this to it, this came with it, and I just bolted on. The holes were there for it. There's a place for another one on the other side, spare fuel cans, but the price of fuel nowadays, I don't think I'll be carrying a lot of spare fuel in.
People rob it off you.
No. They all come left-hand drive. They didn't make a right-hand drive version of these. A lot of my friends have said to me, oh, slam it, put it down on the suspension, but I just like it in its original spec.
Yeah.
It's got a little map reading light
Wow.
hidden here. I've got the original booklets with it. At home I've got loads of this. I've got all the original manuals with it and everything. Owner's manual type 181.
Is that what it's called? Type 181?
It's a type 181. Some people call it a thing, but it's a type 181 VW. Literally, the military style switch on the side for the lights, which is obviously military spec, they just seem that little bit more robust than what a domestic version is.
Yeah.
They're not bulletproof by all means. This one's untouched. It hasn't had floor pans, no welding done at all. I was quite lucky to find it. And at some point I get fed up with, I have stuff for a short period, and then eventually after I've driven it for a while I might get fed up and decide to sell it. But apparently these are going through the roof at the minute price wise. They're quite rare and unusual, so
Sure.
it's if something else catches my eye I might go for it.
Yeah.
But very sound vehicles. The mileage is very, very low on this, and I think it's genuine. It's something, I'll tell you, it's in kilometres anyway, and it's showing 11,000.
11,000 miles.
So whether that is genuine, whether the engine's been whipped out and changed at some point, because it was in the military, I've got loads of paperwork with it, loads and loads of paperwork, but that would all have to be checked and backed up. But as I say, in storage up to about 2016, that's why it's in the condition it's in. Really, that's all I can say about it. I never do mechanical work. I do get work done, but I've never had to have this looked at so far.
Yeah.
So
I like it. I like it. I know Adam likes it.
yeah. There's quite a few people admire it. It's one of these things, you love or hate it. They're very basic. It's like a beach buggy.
They're known as the thing purely because of that, aren't
They are, yeah, yeah. There's no a girlfriend or a family would hate it because it just. But when you drive it, it just puts a smile on your face.
With most Volkswagens, I think.
Yeah, I've had beach buggies before, and like literally, they just rattle and bang and pop, but as loud as you can make a beach buggy and as hard a ride as you can get, it just puts a smile on your face. Same as this.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by your Everspacker.
I know, I like that, the Urbasker heater. I've never managed to get fired up. I'd have to study that.
So what, is that just like a...
I've got a spare one of these with it, still in the box, a brand new one.
Heating for it.
It's a heating system.
Obviously they're air cooled, and like Beetles, it'll be ducted from the engine bay to the front to work. But that is an auxiliary heater, so that should fire up on its own accord and heat the front of the vehicle.
Wow.
It's really cool.
And in this bag, I'm not sure what's in there, the military bag, but literally, I've never just
Toolkit.
all bits of toolkit, the old military bits again. Look, I haven't gone in there and had a proper look see, but
Oh, it's a is it a triangle?
triangle.
Triangle.
Oh, military one too. Look, in the old military green.
What does that say on the side?
Bund.
The white.
And the white writing on this bit was.
That's the language I don't speak.
warning triangle if you break down.
Wow, that is cool.
But I've got tinted goggles, all fold-up goggles, and
Big goggles.
little map cases, and loads of stuff come with it. Just loads and loads of stuff come with it.
Yeah. That is very cool.
That's mad. I like it. Just drop it off at mine when you're done, mate.
These on the other week, they were off it. I just screwed them on there.
So, what year were these used? Were they used?
The military used them for a long time. If you look on the internet, you see the Chinese and that using them on their parade grounds. You see lines of them coming through, and the guys stood up with the uniforms on them and doing military parade ground and different things. But as I say, the military apparently stopped using them in 1980.
Right.
So they were made from whatever era they started to 1980. But everything works on it, like the lock and filler cap works, everything just as it is.
That's the filler cap there.
Yeah.
All the doors have to be removable, haven't they?
Yeah. That's so flipping heavy, Adam. Really, like quite a chunky weight.
So you've never had the screen down on it?
No, it is literally. You can tell it's so easy. You just unclip them there.
Yeah.
And it can go forward, and you've got the extended cable on the wiper arm. And these are linked. Look, the wiper arms are linked for the military. They've linked one arm to the other, which you don't get on the standard, do you?
So the screen
yeah.
folds down, all the bonnets removable.
Yeah.
All the doors are removable.
They just literally open up and lift off. I just haven't had them off. I just haven't.
Oh mate, I'd have them all off.
I'd have them all off and drive around.
Well, thank you for showing us this. It's a remarkable vehicle.
Yeah, I'm not technical, so I don't know a lot of technical things about the vehicle, but it's nice to see one in quite original condition, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Well, what a rare sighting this is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Press like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, make sure you press subscribe. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this where we do a tour of other people's vehicles, then please do let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.